start. Alright, the recording has begun. And let's see here. Who can remember what happened last session? Let's see if we can get an inspiration point for the group.
Yeah, so we were going through the forest and we ran into a bunch of orcs. We've run into two parties of orcs so far. Last time we killed a big boss. We realized he was darker than them, and we captured the spellcaster of the group and questioned them. And the spellcaster gave us, or of the loot, we found a gem that has magic cage, and the spellcaster said that the orcs are working with the giant barbarian clan that is mostly human, if I understand correctly.
Mm-hmm. Yes. Anything else to add to it?
No, it's been 2 weeks, man.
Fair
We
enough.
just say that we've mainly been fighting orc warriors. Usually they have a mage with them, and that's about it.
Mm-hmm. Alright. And quite honestly, that is enough to where I will say that, especially circumstances for sure. 2 weeks and all, you all get 1 point of inspiration.
Are we retconning our fellows here? Did we join up with them, or were they always with us?
They will be joining with you fairly shortly because as you, Fumi, have been traveling into this forest, leaving and crossing a river, um, you find yourselves with two other people along the way of your travel. One, let's start with. Da-da-da-da. Whoop, 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 whoop. Niffle. Let's start with your character. What does your character look like?
Yeah. So Niffle is a red kobold with glasses, and he is a druid with a sort of green Strixhaven uniform. He carries around a dragon's tooth along with he wears a little scarf. Yeah, that's how he would look like.
Okay. Karloff? Is that how you pronounce it?
Yes.
Okay, cool. Hey, I guessed right. How would you describe your character?
He is a rogue, lowlife, bar brawler type that was raised on the streets, very poor, stole a lot, and fought a lot. He's dressed in very dark, black clothing that is tattered and worn gray, and smells pretty bad. But of course, he's very dirty and matted hair.
Okay. Alrighty. And for the sake and purposes for how we introduce each other, I will say that you two are talking with a merchant who is in a dark black trench coat. He has of his own little vendor in the middle of nowhere. And our original group do see them into a short distance. You may choose how you may approach. As far as you can
Let's
tell, it is an open area. No one else is around.
Are we supposed to be on a map?
yeah, let's just go up to them. They don't look that frightening
Ouch.
yet.
Alright, let me go ahead and activate this map for you then. So this is where our world map is. For now, we are going to be using Theater of the Mind for a little bit. Otherwise, yeah. From where we are located, for those that are far away, all you would have to do is look to the top left. And that is where
Are
our
you guys
general
zoom in
location
real
is.
fast?
Hmm?
Never mind, I got it.
Okay.
Dagger, board, water deep.
Let me also. And there we go. There, that should pull you all in accordingly. Hopefully. So currently, your location is outside of Lurkwood.
What's that gate with the 1 on it?
Um,
It says at the bottom right,
yep,
dungeon of death.
yep, the Dungeon of Death. That's a different game session completely.
Yeah, that doesn't sound like we're ready for that, being that
No,
it's the
I mean
dungeon
you
of...
could, but I mean that's quite a detour.
Yeah, okay. Can I talk to the merchant and just ask him what he's got for sale?
Oh, sure, sure. And he would look to you and go, "Ah, welcome, traveler. I got all sorts that you could buy."
It's too bad that we've mostly been getting experience instead of gold, though. So.
I got all sorts of daggers. I got all sorts of short swords, long swords. I got a bow here.
What do you give me for 28 orc ears on a string?
28 orc ears on a string. How about 5 silver pieces?
No, thanks.
Oh.
Okay, since ToK isn't in the session anymore, can I have that great axe +1?
Yeah.
Should I be suspicious that he's not here now and there's 29 ears on that necklace?
I mean that's 29 orc ears. With Faerun setting and how you see your character, might be someone of a great warrior, or it could be some other type of thing that maybe you can think of.
I like his axe.
Mm-hmm. So with that in mind, the ears is up to you for interpretation.
Yeah, I don't want to sell the ears, but
Yeah.
how do I add stuff to my inventory again?
Doo-doo-doo-doo.
Oh, it's traveling party. I'll have to wait until it goes to
Yeah.
until my token's back. Okay, never mind.
No worries. Otherwise, try to get some music going here. You guys are currently considered in a safe zone, so with that in mind.
Wait,
Okay,
is my
sorry,
character
homeboy.
there?
Oh, sorry.
Yes, all of your characters are currently huddled around this merchant who has all sorts of different wares. The question lies
Do you have
is,
any
what do you
glaives?
want? Glaives? Yes, I got glaives.
Do you have any magic items?
Yes, I would definitely say so.
Anything for 15 gold pieces?
15 gold pieces? Why, I can get you a castle for that. That's for magical items.
Do you have any rings or magic glaives or magic armor?
Yes, I got a glaive. I got a glaive +1.
How much for the glaive +1? I have an axe +1. I'll trade you. A great axe.
A great axe, you say? A great axe. I mean, he would look at it and don't seem so great to me, but yeah, I could trade you for that. So,
Awesome.
so you want the glaive instead?
Yes, please.
Alrighty. Alrighty. Anything else? Anyone else? I have all sorts to sell. I have sorts I can buy.
What sort of swords do you have?
Let's see.
Short swords.
Short swords, you say? Hmm. Well, I have a short sword, and I have another short sword, and I got a short sword +1, and then I have this short sword that has intricate markings on it. Let's see here. I have this, well, not so lucky. Never mind. And what he pulls out is a broken sword. Not so lucky blade, and throws it off to the side.
How much for the +1 short sword?
Why, that would be like, calculating. I would say 100 platinum.
Maybe after I collect some orc ears, friend.
Birds that flock together, they say.
By the way, those ears stink worse than I do.
How would Fumi feel if we decided to rob this guy?
She would not be happy about it.
Bummer. Okay.
I would also not be happy about it.
If it gives you any inclination, Fumi is considered lawful good.
Gotcha. Okay. So we're going to Mithril Hall, right? That's the ultimate destination?
Correct.
Okay. What's in Vintner's Keep? Is that like a town? Is that a vineyard? What's up with it?
The merchant would tell you. Vineyard's Keep used to be a great castle of sorts, one that fell into ruin. It was legend to have the greatest of all alcohol, especially wine. But unfortunately, it came to an end as it was burned to the ground. That was many, many years ago.
I'd go there, or we could travel along the River Surbin and get up to Mithril Hall.
You want to go all the way closer to Nesme? Really? I wouldn't go there if I were you.
What's in Nesme?
Filled was once a population of humans, dwarves, and elves, but now occupied by merely orcs. Was once a great fortitude, but became, well, overrun.
How many of them are there?
Over thousands. It used to be, last time I checked, it used to be a population of little over 2,000, but then became 600, and now who knows how many souls are still captured there. But as for
Guys,
the orcs are, last time I had heard, it was about 3,000 plus.
guys, let's travel northeast. Let's go through Vintner's Keep and get to the River Surbin and walk along it so we don't have to go through the mountains. Does that work for everyone?
Works.
Sure.
Okay. Vintner's Keep it is.
Fumi would speak up. To the two that are talking to the vendor, what brings you here?
Hmm. Honestly, I would say a job.
I had to get out of town. I owed some people some money, so I'm just trying to not be seen.
Can you kill an orc?
Orc.
Yes, I can
Sure.
kill more orcs. Absolutely.
What about you, Kobold?
I usually do not like to do the killing. My friends do it for me.
Well, then I'm just the kind of friend you want. What kind of magic do you have at your disposal?
Oh, the nature variety. Here, and Niffle will. Well, I don't have that cantrip in my sheet right now. It's the druidic spell. The
Yeah, I'll work on that
yeah,
right now.
yeah. He'll cast that like flowers sprout.
Druidcraft.
Yeah.
Cool. All right, Nature Boy. I say the two of you travel with us. You seem to be adventurers. You have nowhere else to go. We're headed to the great Dwarven hold of Mithril Hall. There we seek a teleportation circle so that we can bring Fumi to where she needs to go.
Do we get paid for this? I'm kind of short on cash at the moment before I can make my way back to the school.
You're going to have to talk to Fumi about that.
I am willing to pay. I have how does 10 platinum now start, and then 10 platinum when we finish?
And oh, I mean, sure. I just need to take you to where exactly?
Mithril Hall. It's currently northeast of here.
Oh,
It's a
I've never
large Dwarven stronghold. It's a very big Dwarven city.
dwarves, you say? Never been there. But sure. I'll take your job.
It is rumored that deep beneath Mithril Hall there is an portal to the Shadowfell. But we weren't going there.
Ooh, Shadowfell.
All right, so will you
What an
go with
odd
us to
thing to bring
Vintner's
up.
Keep and then to the River Serban, where we will travel upstream until we reach Mithril Hall?
Sure. As
Alright.
long as I'm getting paid.
Fumi, I have to ask. I don't believe I was offered 10 platinum to start this job.
Nor
Should've
was
been.
I. And I think I can do twice the work of a kobold.
It would be 10 platinum for you as well, and I believe you were paid the
We did
additional.
Yeah, we negotiated at the table to get certain amounts. And then
Yeah.
we spent.
Yeah, you guys spent a good chunk worth at Mirabar.
Right.
Oh, right.
We
Is
got
she
all those
hand?
fancy ball bearings.
Oh, yeah, the ball bearings. I forgot about that.
She gonna give us the 10?
Yes. So go ahead and
Alright.
put that on your D&D character sheet, so that way it's recorded there.
Do you want me to do it beyond, or do you want me to do it in
D&D Beyond,
Okay, gotcha.
just to make things easier, because things transfer to Foundry, not Foundry to D&D Beyond at this time.
Gotcha. Oh, with the 10 platinum pieces, she'll turn it over to the vendor.
Why?
Or
What you want to buy?
anything for protection purposes. As in, like, anything increasing AC.
Let's see here. Oh, I got a shield.
A shield. I kind of have one. He'll take out his. Anything more?
Something for protection. I got a quarterstaff here of protection.
Well, but I'm not really good at swinging stuff. Yeah. He'll point to his really thin arms.
I don't know.
That's a good question. Good question.
Does your guy do crossbows or anything like that?
I mean, I have crossbows.
Like, I don't know. She's a. Am I allowed to name random magic items? Do you want me to like roll Arcana?
No, you can name off a magic item. He may or may not have it.
I don't know.
Do you have the Ring of Earth Elemental or Air Elemental Command or Ring of Commanding Air Elementals?
No, but I got a ring of cold resistance.
That'll be all.
Okay.
Do you have a cloak of protection?
Why, yes. Yes, I do have a cloak of protection.
Oh. Hmm.
Would you like to purchase that?
Let's see. What else was there that's an uncommon magic item? What about a bag of tricks?
A bag of tricks. I mean, I got a bag of sand.
Hmm. Uh. Hmm. What about a sentinel shield?
A sentinel shield. Let's see here. No, I do not. I definitely would keep a lookout for one, though.
Then I will take the cloak of protection then.
Alrighty, that'll be 350 platinum.
Nope. Do not have that much. Any magical item that I have 10, right? Yeah, any magical item for 10.
None of which I could think of. Currently at this time, I got a dagger, a glowing dagger here. It's a moon dagger, to be precise. Would that be fitting to you? Awfully quiet. Hello.
Hello.
There you are. Was no one able to hear me?
I've been able to hear you the whole time.
Oh, okay. Been awfully quiet. My goodness.
I don't want to buy anything else. I think we should move on
Okay.
to Vintner's Keep.
To Vintner's Keep. Alrighty, it does take a little bit of travel from here. You got essentially one more day before you reach to your location. Do you want to stop to rest for tonight, or push on through and take a chance for a point of exhaustion?
Let's rest for tonight then.
I agree. Let's do it.
Okay then. With that in mind, everyone sets up for the night. Who, pray tell, is going first, second, third, and fourth watch?
I'll take first watch. Karloff will take first watch.
I'll take fourth.
All second.
Second. Alrighty. Karloff, during your time, You can feel the cold touching your nose. It crawls up your spine. But with a little bit of the warmth of fire that is still burning at the camp, you find nothing. It is uneventful for your shift. Alright, who's next?
Sorry, I got called to do something real quick. What happened?
Alorth is second, and then Niffle is third watch.
Third watch.
Oh,
Alright. Alrith, during the middle of the night, as a human, it is dark and gloomy. The only thing to give you light is the moon up high. Additionally, off into the distance, you can see what looks to be of a person walking in the snow. He is cloaked and looks to be of an elf.
Is he heading towards us, or just do I see him passing by in the distance?
Looks like he's passing by, going his way to Vinter's Keep. Do with that information as you see fit. What's your
How
passive
far away is he?
He's about a good 90 feet. What's your passive perception?
14.
14. Alright. He does have a glow about him. A bluish glow. Alright, with a 19 instead, he looks to be somewhat transparent. You could see through him. There is a sudden wind that blows and hits the side of your cheek, causing you to change directions just for but a moment. But you can still see him. He's walking towards Vinter's Keep. At this point, he's a good 90 feet, 120 feet now.
I don't know if I should be talking to ghosts, but I guess I'll hail him. Say, hey, hail traveler.
The person does stop. He does turn, and essentially meeting your gaze. He only stares at you before he turns and continues walking. You hear whispers. Come, come, come to my keep. What will you do, Aldrith? Aldrith?
I'm not gonna do anything.
Not gonna do anything? Okay. Alright. For the rest of your shift, it becomes uneventful. Then. The only thing that lingers is the silence of with the cold. Third in watch. Neffel.
mm-hmm.
The night is still dark, with only the moon to give light.
I would probably tell him that there's like ghosts and shit out there, so watch out.
Ghosts. okay.
You can hear whispers into your ear. Come, come. You can hear the wind blowing, and even the wind itself seems to have what sounds like a faint scream.
Where is this sound coming from? Do I need to roll anything?
That would be a perception for you. 17. Sounds like it's further in, to the direction of Vinter's Keep.
How far away are we from Vinter's Keep?
About an hour away, if that,
Oh,
from walking.
see. Okay. Well, I'll just walk a little bit towards the direction, not too far, where I can't see to see the people that I'm with.
Mm-hmm. All right. So you walk. Give me a number of feet. How far you would go?
Is it snowy?
Faint.
How far? I forgot how far my dark vision is. As long, somewhere around where I can still see my party and
60 feet then.
60 feet, then something like that. Yeah.
But with the moon shining bright as it is, you can get up to 120 easy.
Oh, okay. Then I'll go that far then.
All right.
I'll be sure to look around for anything that might pop out.
All right. With the light snow, there is a sudden gust of wind. You feel that the wind is piercing through your clothes. Even with travelers' clothes, the cold is not gentle. It is bitter. It almost seems, as to the distance, what looks like a snowstorm comes in with rapidness. You are surrounded by white snow.
Mm-hmm.
You are not able to see where your party is. Everyone, you are disturbed from your slumber as this snow just got very loud and frantic.
Oh. Right.
All right.
I did it like when I moved 120 feet, it started snowing. Is that how that would happen?
It was a faint snow that it was starting as,
Okay.
and then just rapidly went into a snowstorm.
Cool.
Can I make a perception roll to see if I see what's going on or tracks or anything?
Sure. The only one that you cannot see is Niffle. You barely can see the others at this point right now as it stands.
Oh, the new guy's gone.
Crap.
I told him there was ghosts out here.
Can I go hit the ghost with my magic weapon?
I'm yelling his name at the top of my voice.
What'd you get for your check?
What? We have
What-
to roll something?
Day.
Yeah, hey, how do I get my character sheet back up?
Should be the C button. Is it not working for you?
It's pulling up it pulls up the whole party.
Okay. Grant me a
We can't
second.
do it.
Go ahead and do a D20 plus 3 is what you got.
Oh. There you go.
Alright, so a 5.
I got snow in my eyes.
Yeah, you got snow in your eyes. Would someone else like to try their hand? For funsies? For possibility?
What is this roll for?
Perception to try to see if you can see Neffel.
Oh. Well, I see myself.
Right? A
We're no
15
help.
and a 12. Alrith, with your perception as a 15, you can barely see an image of what looks like Nephil.
Probably like since I knew that the ghost was in that direction, I'd be looking in that direction first. So
Yeah.
um, I'm going to tie a rope onto. Actually, let's send the centaur out. So I'll throw my rope to Arlo if you want to roll out that way, and I'll just point in a direction. You can head that way because you could probably pick him up and carry him if you had to, and bring him back. And we'll just use the rope because we can't see.
Nephil, which direction are you looking? Which way to go? I ask
well,
you.
I mean, I'm looking towards that direction and looking back, since if I can't see anything, if I can't see the party now, I'll just cast like a create bonfire. Is it 60? Can I cast it 60 feet? I don't see the range on
Mm-hmm.
here.
Yeah, it should be.
It's
You can
60
do it
feet,
within
yeah.
60 feet.
Yeah, I'll cast it at the farthest to 60 feet just to see if I can make it brighter. So, boom.
Mm-hmm.
There we go. Create bonfire. Oh,
All
whoops.
right. Everyone's burning. Ah! No, you're fine. I'll get rid of that for you.
Oh, whoops. Oh yeah, there you go.
Alrighty. As far as you can tell, you create your bonfire. It is off to the distance, to which, I need you to roll a d4 for me.
Me?
Yes, please.
There you are. 1.
Alrighty. The one who has the rope, Ornlu. There we go. Would you be grabbing the rope to try to get to your friend who Alrith is giving you a direction to?
Yes.
Alright. You can see what looks to be of a fire burning to a distance.
I'm going to tug on the rope twice and then continue.
Alright. For you, Alrith, you also see the flame as well, but it is off to a different direction. It is not going towards the shadow of Nephil, to which the snow gets a little heavier and louder, and Nephil has disappeared from your sight, with a 15, that is. Would you like to try again to see if you get a higher score to spot him?
I mean, can I roll to spot them?
Yes. Everyone can
Yeah.
have a chance here.
How do you make your roll you? Like I'm only getting the traveling party. Like how do I select my character?
You can roll it through their page or sheet. I got a 15.
When I press C, it just brings up the traveling party.
Here, let me. I'm pretty sure they're probably doing it on their D&D Beyond.
Somebody just rolled a 19, so
Right.
But
I believe that was Nephil. Otherwise,
No.
here. No, Nephil got a 15.
No, I got a
Alrith
15.
got a 6. You got a 19.
I rolled and nothing happened. I did it on D&D Beyond.
Alright, what'd it come up for you?
He
13.
got a 13.
13. Alright, 13 does not make it. The DC for it is an 18. So I believe that would be Karov? Are you the one who rolled that 19?
Yeah.
Alright, here, I'll make this easier. Oops. Put you right next, and I'll put you right next, and we'll figure out that towards the end
There
of the
we go.
session. Let's see here. Alrighty, so
There we go.
with your 19, you can see Neffel. But he's barely visible for you. It's like almost his shadow that you see.
How far is he?
With you guys moving together at such a pace, it almost seems like he's about 95 feet away.
All for him.
Alright. Neffel, with your 15, I will say that you can barely hear a voice, but it is quickly cut short with the sound of the snowstorm. The snow gets more loud and more frantic, and you are not able to see your friend once more, but then suddenly stops. It is but a light flurry now, with Neffel nowhere to be seen. Neffel, you find yourself just on the outskirts of Ventnor's Keep.
Oh, is that like teleportation or is that?
Hard to say. With as much snow that was being blown into your face.
I just randomly ended up at the, is it entrance or really close to the keep?
Fairly close to the keep.
I mean, okay. Well, if there's no one here to disturb me, I will cast a detect magic as a ritual. So I'll just go about doing this. Oh, well, here.
No worries. I can help you out with that.
Is it? Yeah.
And it's 30 feet worth?
Yep.
Nothing pops off into your direction within 30 feet.
Okay. I mean, I'll just walk around.
Okay. Alright. From walking around deeper within, because it's ruins, and it's mostly open as far as you can tell. About to the center point, you can see what looks to be... What's your passive perception? Looks like a person
17.
that's... A 17.
17.
A 17 is enough, yeah. What looks to be of a spectral ghost sitting to a chair. Looks like he's drinking.
Oh, yo, hello. Hi.
He does stop, look at you, and raises his hand, the one that holds the glass. Or, sorry, his bottle.
I'll walk over to him, I guess. Yeah.
Meanwhile, while you're doing that, it is but a light flurry now. What are you guys doing? Would you like to try to track him?
I'll track him.
Yeah.
All right.
Survival check.
Yes, please. $13.
Bad rolls today.
Yeah, apparently.
What are we rolling for? Survival. What stat?
Survival.
To track the guy to find him.
Survival.
Yeah. 13, 14. I'd say, yeah, you'd find some faint tracks. Looks like they're heading towards Vinter's Keep.
Looks like it's this way, boys.
Alright. Following the tracks accordingly. It is but a short distance before they do vanish. But there is a confidence within you that maybe that it's that direction.
It's the same direction as the Ventnor's Keep.
Yeah.
Correct.
Yep.
All right. Move forward.
Alright. Neffel, back to you. It seems like this ghost has welcomed you. What do you do?
I will go join him. Is he having tea or something?
It looks like he's having some type of bottle.
Ah, well, I'll go sit by him or like go towards him before I sit by him.
Alright. You can hear him from a distance. Well, more adventurers. More people to claim what has already been lost.
And that is?
Don't play coy with me. I know you seek my recipe for my greatest of wines.
Well, I'm not a wine drinker, but sure.
What, are you hired?
Well, just here to take someone where they need to be.
Is that here?
No. Further, is it east? Yeah, further east.
Further east. Harold's
Northeast.
holds fast, I'm sure.
No, Mithril Hall. So I guess that is more northeast.
Oh.
He's just spilling the beans, isn't he?
I mean, doesn't matter.
Good thing we
There's
didn't tell him too
nothing
much
to
about our secret mission.
No one said it was a secret, so I mean, it was, yeah.
Alrighty. Mithril Hall. I once knew the ruler of there. Tell me, what is today?
What did he say?
He asked you, what is today's date?
Is today's date?
It's on the
don't
bottom
know.
right.
No. Bottom right. Where is that?
Oh, I guess you don't see it, do you? Alright, so right over on the left side, you should see what looks like a calendar icon.
8 a.m. Oh, chess 15. Yeah, he'll say that. It's
The
yeah,
15th?
chess 15th. Yeah.
Alright.
Why? Do you not keep track of your days?
Kind of hard to, as I've been dead for so long. Or at least, kinda.
Dead. Kinda. Oh. So I'm assuming you've beaten death, or
I have met death, and I have spat in his face.
what? Sounds like fun.
Mm-hmm.
Right.
You guys have... Alright. Meanwhile, the rest of the group has made their way to Vinter's Keep, the entrance. So I will summon you here and place your tokens. Grant me a few seconds as I place your tokens down.
I did a 9-hour one-shot today. I think I'm gonna play like 12 hours of D&D today.
Wow.
I actually
That's a lot
forgot
of
about this
D&D.
one, and then I booked the 9-hour one, and then I was like, wait.
Whoops.
So yeah, I'm on like hour 10.
Well, aren't you just the D&D sport? Alright,
I
there's
do
you.
like this game.
Mm-hmm.
It's like a healthy outlet for my video game energy.
Mm-hmm. Neffel, he does offer a seat to you. Would you sit down?
Yeah. I'll insight check him first. Does he seem like he's going to harm me? That is basically what the insight check is for.
Okay.
Yeah. That's is that
19.
15? 19.
19 in total.
Yep.
Alright.
Yeah.
As far as you can tell, he doesn't seem hostile, but at the same time, he could turn hostile any minute.
Oh, doesn't matter. I'll sit down if he doesn't seem. Yeah. Is that him? The eyeball?
Yeah, for now.
You go in.
All right. So what are you drinking?
I would say the spirit of my finest creation. You guys do have freedom of movement, so to speak.
Oh,
Be mindful where you go, though. I will let you know on that. um,
alright. Do you have any more? Can I try your creation?
um, he would try to pass it to you, but as soon as you reach for it, your hand just goes right through it.
Ah, I'm assuming I have to be dead in order to drink that.
Mm-hmm.
Cool. Any reason you're sitting here by yourself? You waiting for anyone?
No, and yes, I guess all at the same time.
Oh, cool. Who you waiting for?
The one who burned my keep.
Who is that?
I have no idea who.
Can I history check potentially if I know?
Sure.
All right. That's 14. Any Strixhaven textbooks teaching me stuff about this?
There was mention of it, but it was never found on who done it.
Oh, cool.
And last time you checked in regards to the burning of this place was before 1380 for the date.
1380. That is cool. That is like a whole 100 years ago. Damn, this guy's old. Okay. Did my party just like appear?
It looks like your party has just simply walked up.
Oh, hello? What's up?
Who's the
Howdy.
Oh, I'm talking to this man, which I have not gotten his name. What is your name, sir?
Ventnor.
I'm Niffle, by the way. Sorry.
Oh, nice to meet you, Nipple. I am Vecnor.
Vecna?
Sorry.
I was, huh?
Ventnor.
Uh-oh.
Yes, I'm Vecna. Here's my hand.
Or let me just walk.
Vintner, what what grape do you grow? Did you grow for your wine?
You guys like wine?
All sorts. Green, white, red, blue. Ah, the arcane blue. How delicious it was.
Sure, you knew how to use all the different yeasts and make the best wine. I'm sure you want your winery back.
You see him as he averts his gaze, looking around, seeing nothing but his ruin.
You know this guy? And that's towards whatever Day's character
Karlov.
name is.
Karlov.
Yeah. Yeah. Your thing just says player 1.
Thank you. I don't know how to change that.
I probably can help you out with that.
Yeah.
I kind of give him a nod, like, I know. Yes, let me work.
That you
Whitmer, on
were.
what conditions will you give us access to your castle so that we may take what remains of the wine? Do you need us to kill someone?
The wine is gone.
Guys want his wine? Why?
He makes good wine, man.
He is famous for all of Theyrun. And he was also known to be a wizard.
Do you know if there might be wine somewhere else?
No.
Like war wine? Are there any threats in this castle or anything that could be of use to us in our travels?
Threats? Threats is what you make of it. My soldiers still stand within but an earshot. Whether it be through the forest or underneath the snow, should I call them, they will rise and they will fight. To which he does give off. Do-do-do-do. He does give a faint whistle, as ghostly as it sounds. And back where you guys came from, you can hear the clanking and clattering of what sounds like bones. And a little bit to the south, what looks to be of a minotaur skeleton.
Oh, cool.
Let's kill it.
Do we have to? I mean, he's kind of going to kill us.
I have no reason to kill you. They have no
Well,
reason to also be here either.
well, then we don't have to kill it if we don't have to.
Here's the thing, though. He's got a really cool skull. And that could be a really good hat for him.
I mean, if you'd like, you can do it on your own. It hasn't harmed
Umi, how
me.
much did you pay this guy?
10 platinum?
You were given 10 platinum to travel with us. Are you going to do your job?
My job is to take her there, not kill everything I see.
Is the Minotaur hostile?
It doesn't seem to be hostile. It seems to be waiting on command. It seems like, as far as you all can tell, it looks like it was commanded to show itself.
I ask the vintner if I could please taste his wine.
There is no wine to taste. All of it was destroyed.
Can you describe it to me?
A bluish wine. When time takes it, it will turn into a black as it ages, giving off both sweet and bitter. It smooth runs down your throat and leaves
go
nothing
from-
but in awe.
Do you do any malolactic fermentation or botrytization?
Yes.
What's the deal with the Minotaur? Excellent.
It's his summon when he was alive, and still his summon.
You would see him give off another whistle. To which
How many?
Off into a corner.
How many more do you have?
A small army.
Oh, I've learned similar spells. I can only sum it up to 8.
If you have a small army, would you be willing to travel to the northeast and attack the orcs there?
The northeast.
Oh, I'm sorry, the southeast.
Nesme. I remember hearing that place was attacked by orcs. Or at least it was a target for one. Tell me, has that place gone down?
No, it's still inhabited by filthy orcs.
I remember the workers there a long time ago.
What are these things?
Other skeletals. These skeletons are equipped with
Oh.
staffs. Arcane staffs.
You mind if I go have a look at what they're holding? Is it Vitnir? Is that how you say his name?
Yeah.
Yeah.
You may, but I don't think they take kindly if you take it from them.
Yeah. He was just gonna take a look at the staffs they hold.
Vintner, can we travel into your cellar?
The cellar has collapsed from within. What wine
see.
was there is destroyed. I'm sure of it.
What's right here where I'm clicking?
That's the cellar.
That's the cellar.
Okay, it's done. Vintner, is there any way we could make use of your forces? Do you have any vendetta from your life?
There was one, the one who burned my keep, destroyed everything, including my forest, my pure forest that had such wonderful grapes.
Is this person still alive? Or is descendant still alive? Is there
Possibly.
anything that we can do to make an allegiance with you?
You would make an allegiance with an undead?
You don't seem to be particularly evil, Vintner, do you?
Evil, good, it's all a matter of perspective.
I totally agree, man.
You want to help this guy? I thought we still wanted to go bring was it Boomy to,
That's the main quest.
I mean, shouldn't we get that out of the way before we do this?
We won't be in this area again.
Oh,
You do
I
see
mean,
as he does disappear completely, given nothing
Okay.
but a grin.
oh, that's a
Well,
no.
these dudes gonna attack us.
Let's go.
Ooh.
And
Yep, he's
appears.
gone.
Do-do-do-do.
Where is he?
He does reappear to the south a little bit.
Oh, is that him?
Mm-hmm. I just have one question. I have asked this mortal here why he has trespassed on mine, but why have you trespassed here? The rest of you.
We're his companions.
I was trying to find my friend.
We were trying to find him and he was lost in a storm. We found him here. We are perfectly willing to leave this place.
Why did you summon our friend here?
I'm not sure he summoned me, but
You do see him as he does avert his gaze. It looks like he's pondering. Ah, it must be that bitch.
by the
Well,
way, who's Karloff? Wait, who's Karloff?
That's me.
Oh, okay.
Maybe.
Because there's no image. Yeah.
Yeah, that's me.
Yeah.
Fumi would also speak out. We came here simply by chance. That was a mistake. If you permit us, we will just simply leave. We have no reason to fight. Right, everyone?
Yes.
Well, I
We have
don't
no
think he
ill
was
will
going
towards
to hurt us anyways.
No, he just let his minions surround us while you chatted it up. Perfectly innocent.
Yeah,
Well,
seems like a nice guy.
it's not like they could kill us or anything.
I don't think we have anything to gain by fighting them, and they have nothing to gain by fighting us besides that they're, undead. I say we
Nope.
just keep moving.
Keep moving. Keep
Isn't
moving.
it nighttime? Oh, it's the morning.
No, it's still fairly night, with only the moon
Oh.
to help you in your sight.
Oh, so it's not 8 a.m.?
No.
Okay.
He would essentially ask, instead of leaving, why not stay permanently? Be for me. Stand with me.
Like we said, we kind of have to take someone somewhere, so kind of have to go, to the Doorbin.
I'm gonna go ahead and cast Zephyr Strike on myself. So let me just.
Fumi would also burst out. It would be in your best interest to let us through, or let us go. Oh?
Wait, why
Why?
is he?
Why not join? It's been a long time since I've had another cleric join the ranks.
You don't even have any wine to share with us.
I did just cast Bless, just so everybody knows. So if this does go combat in the next couple seconds, you'll have that augmentation.
Okay, I casted Zephyr Strike, so if we do get into it, I don't take. Yeah, I don't get attacks of opportunity against me.
I thought he was like cool with us earlier when I was talking to him, but y'all somehow made him want to kill us. Okay.
Fumi would also speak out. If you stop us, you risk a chance to bring another spell plague. I remember that day. I remember the falling of the great rocks. I remember the time that a sorely tempered wizard committed genocide to his people. What about the rest of you? Any comments, concerns?
Yeah.
Any inputs?
No.
Say we try to leave and see what happens.
Okay.
Nobody else?
From what you can see, from being right there, you can see what looks like 3 more skeletons appear.
Lot of skeletons. Cool.
I am of the opinion that it is time to leave.
I am also in the agreement of it, Fumi would state.
Where's Fumi's token, by the way?
The blue one. The blue one with the lady face.
I don't see it.
Right there.
You may have to
Right where?
refresh.
Oh.
Well, if that is the case, she does pull out what looks to be a. She does pull out the book. That is familiar. That is his book. Yes, Fumi would also state, and if things go awry, it could happen again. We're just making sure that it doesn't. Even during a spell plague, your phylactery cannot last. Anybody proficient with insight?
It's like, nope.
Nope.
Oh, I am. That's kind of cool.
You see,
Okay.
you do see an expression of concern. After Fumi's statement, yeah. He's a little bit terrified. Ooh, nice. 2 18s. Mm-hmm. So yeah. Then leave. But as for you, Kobold, I have something.
Oh. Okay.
You see him as he reaches into his robe, his tattered robe, and pulls out what looks to be of a ring with a opal on top.
Ooh. Fancy.
A kind soul, and yet a foolish one. I sense greatness.
All right. He'll reach his hand out to receive the ring.
He'll place it on the palm of your hand, and you can. And he closes your hand, and you can feel just the cold from his touch. His dead corpse.
Does anybody have identify, or do we know what it is?
No one
What
knows.
is this? Might as well ask him. What is this?
A blessing and a curse.
Oh.
Just so I can make sure that you follow through. As he averts his gaze, looking at Fumi. And make sure another spell plague does not appear.
Sure.
Fumi would also start fairly walking away fairly quickly.
All right.
Kind of speed walking.
Well, and I'm gonna roll Arcana on this item.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. See if I know what kind of thing. It's a 10.
It's a 10.
Woo.
10 is enough for you to know that it does have magic flowing from it.
Cool. Well, is there a way to see if it's dangerous? If it's dangerous,
No, not with that. The
oh
double
well.
rolls.
I will. Oh, I will just put it on then, and attune to it if it needs attunement.
Yes, it does need attunement.
All right.
And as far as you can tell from... Does anyone look behind as they are leaving this area?
Sure.
Defo will.
Alright. You can see what looks to be of a horde of undead. All watching, not pursuing. What looks like 4 minotaurs. Undead minotaurs. Many skeletons with staves, but a lot more of skeletons between having crossbows and swords.
Oh. Defo will just wave back, I guess. Goodbye.
Sorry, what was the ring?
It has not been identified yet.
Gotcha. Okay, I vote we keep traveling since we didn't end up getting attacked here. And I like not being dead.
Or Niffle put it
There's-
on. Yeah.
Like maybe if we were super much higher level, but
What?
Yeah.
Fumi would also make the statement. She is pretty confident that that was, um, from what I can tell, I think that was a lich. That's the first time for me to see a lich, and I don't like that.
a wine lich.
Yeah.
I mean, he was a wizard. Yeah. How long is the attunement? Is there like a variant rule for you?
Just as long as you're making the statement of it, it usually takes about an hour to attune to something, but
Okay.
I simplify with just make the statement.
Yeah. All right.
Otherwise,
How
Fumi
would
can
identify it?
Fumi can identify. She is
Oh.
a cleric of knowledge.
Cool.
Would you like her to do that?
Yeah, sure.
Okay. Did you already put the ring on by chance?
Yeah.
Okay, you go to try to take it off and you can't take it off.
Oops. Oh well.
Oh dear.
Are you able to identify off my finger?
Yes,
Or
it
does it
just
need
may
to
be
be
a little
off?
awkward. It just might be a little awkward because I'm gonna have to
Oh,
fidget
okay.
with your hand.
Oh, that's fine.
Okay. Otherwise, this is a cursed magic item of Ring of Concentration. The cursed
Oh.
part of it is that Vector is always watching, and you cannot remove it without Dispel Curse.
Oh, okay.
The plus side is while you are attuned to us, you can concentrate on 2 spells at once.
Oh. Wow.
Pretty good.
That is really, really good.
So instead of the one rule to where you only have 1 concentration, you can have now 2 while attuned to this item.
Hey, Vintner is a pretty nice guy for a lich.
He said you have an army as well. Because now I can conjure up to 16 monsters.
Oh my goodness. So with that in mind, let's go ahead and head back to the world map here. You guys have made your travels accordingly. +5.
Good. Is there a way to add that ring to my...
Yes.
Okay.
I'll tell you how in a little bit here. But otherwise, let's see here. From the rest of your travel, you do make it past Vector's Keep. And there is a path in 2 different directions. One that looks like it's going into the cave, and one that looks to be following the river. To which are we following?
Which one's more optimal?
Sorry, one goes in a cave by a cave, and the other one follows the river.
Yep. And if you'd like,
Okay.
you can do a history, survival, or something of that nature to maybe help your decisions.
I mean, do you guys need a faster way to get there? Because I have a faster way.
What's that?
I can summon flying mounts or...
As long as you don't
Land
mind
mounts.
a 7 on survival.
Terrible.
Hmm,
I'm more of a grass guy.
right, that's fair.
Yep, that was... Oh, wait, that's on my character sheet. Boop. Nature, right?
Survival.
Or is it
Survival or
survival?
history?
Alright, survival, boom. That's a 12.
A 12. It's supposed to be. Alright, so I believe that was 3 rolls right there. And there's a d12. Was that supposed to be a d20? Alright. So with a 16. Day Day, was that you?
No.
There we are. Who? 16 on survival. And who would that be? Mick, would that be you?
Someone rolling with the.
Oh, okay. Otherwise, let's see here. C. Okay. Alright, so with that in mind, let's see here. Oh, looks like you were typing for a second there. Dun, dun, dun. Yeah, I'll say with a 16, you can figure if that was the path that looks like that's going into the mountain a little bit. Rumors of a ruined city that was once belonged to the dwarves, protectors of Mithril Hall. It was a set location for them. That's that. That's the path to there. Then there's the other path going through a little bit towards the river there, where you may face more orcs or other things. Question?
I think it'd be cool to do the dwarf city. There's probably cool loot in there. Orcs just kind of have axes.
Hey now, we also got javelins too.
Well, they have javelins as well. If you guys like axes and javelins, that's the way to go. Let's do the dwarf city. There's probably magic stuff in there.
Let's put the dungeon in dungeon.
Okay.
Which way's the fastest, honestly?
With a 16, it's hard to say.
Okay. I'll let them choose then.
Okay. Well, it sounds like 2 people are voting for dwarfs.
Dwarves.
What does Aldrich think?
Is my theater picture still up on the screen for everybody?
Yes.
How do I get rid of that?
The same way that you opened it up. So
That's saying a lot.
Yeah. Let's get your token out here. So if your token's out here, you should be able to click on your token, summon your character sheet. Actually, the other way that you can do it is by going into... There you go. Alrighty. So let's see. So what's all the rest vote? Go the dwarven route or go the other route?
I don't care.
Don't care either way? Okay. Alright. You guys make your way, and I mean, it's going down the dwarven route there, so alright. Small river that does pass through. You guys do find, with a couple of days of travel, you find yourself in the dwarven city. Many traps that you have come across that were already sprung. And as far as you can see from within, it is mostly in ruin.
Looks like all my friends have already been here.
Can I do a perception check?
Sure. $11.
Why is my life like this?
Not as bad as Aldrich.
All right, I'll roll my
Okay, it's
perception.
dark in there.
Mm-hmm. Also, don't forget that you have a inspiration point too. Ooh,
Got the
24.
24.
There we go.
18.
That was me.
All right. So with an 18, let's see here. 18 and a 24, I'd say. Yeah, you can see many holes. Looks like they're going deeper within. Otherwise, in regards of your search, it is pretty much abandoned. What looks like at one point was occupied by both dwarves, was also occupied by barbarians as well.
Sorry, are there any through paths here?
Well, there are, as far as you can tell, yeah, I'd say there's a couple of paths that look like they go further in. Look like in the general direction that would go into Mithril, towards Mithril Hall.
Okay. My vote's we go that way.
Sure, let's go.
No.
All right. You guys make your way. It is going to take a few more days, but you can. It does come up to a point to where with a perception of a 14 or greater, you smell something horrid.
I can smell it. Does anybody recognize the smell? I'm not used to caves.
I mean, what are we smelling with a 24 perception?
Something.
Just a horrible smell.
Yeah, it's something horrible that would probably, well, remind you of death.
All right.
Smells like my old neighborhood.
Does it smell like the Vinter's castle did?
No, actually.
You guys want to go further into this Dwarven ruin, or
I totally do.
aren't we trying to get
Yeah,
Fumi
but we're
to?
going through a path, and it was one of the ways. We're going to end up in Mithril Hall.
Sure.
Alright. So with that in mind, you press forward. Between the huffings of your feet and the hoofs. Ooh, let's see here. I will say you hear a faint clicking sound. Further in.
Can we do a survival or perception check?
Mm-hmm. You may do so. (22, 17). Wow.
What is with my rolls?
12 is a. I mean, 12 ain't bad.
It ain't good.
Let's see. Yeah, sounds like it does sound like clicking of sorts, like somebody's using their tongue. And as far as you can tell, it sounds like it's in a pair of threes. As much clicking as there is. You can also hear, even with a 12, you can hear a squawk of sorts. And I'm not going to do a squawking sound because I'm not good at squawking. Yeah, it sounds big.
Owlbear?
Yeah, Albert.
You are.
So, do you guys want to kill this owlbear? Because I think it'd be super fun. And I like to eat owlbear. It's like bear meat mixed with poultry.
Chicken but gamey.
Exceptionally gamey chicken, yes. My favorite.
Uh,
You are considered in the Underdark, just so it's stated.
the oh, do we go down something?
Yeah, you went towards the dwarves, which dwarves are usually
Oh,
underground.
gotcha. And then there's
Would a
uh
would a owl bear be under there? Underground? Probably not.
Umber
You,
Hulk.
you could probably
They're
do
in-
a history or religion. I think Arcana would also fall with that as an option. Ten, 8. Hmm. 10 and 8 would not be enough.
uh
Anybody else?
are we trying to roll for like knowledge of the Underdark or
Uh, it sounds like we're trying to do knowledge for an owl bear.
oh would that be nature at all?
Um, I sure.
Yeah.
2 nature checks. With a 5, no. With a 20, yeah. With a 20, oops. There we go. Do. I mean, how owl bears would would probably go in caves, but they probably wouldn't be in deep caves necessarily. They're usually found within forests.
I'm against eating owl bears.
I don't think it's an owlbear.
Well, we don't have to
There are
kill it.
things down here. There are aberrations that can warp your mind.
I'm
should tread
familiar
carefully.
with the Underdark. If I will say. I've been a couple of times.
Okay.
I'm concerned that these are Grell.
What do we do? Sounds like we're in a standstill.
Don't go further and continue.
Demetria.
Hmm?
Diatrema. It could be Grell or Diatrema.
Do we need to go further, or can we go out and then go towards Mithril Hall? Or is this a way towards...
We'd have to go all the way back. We've been traveling for a few days. I think the way to go is forward, but we should try to get surprise on him, because otherwise we have to go out and then go along the river where we will encounter orcs.
The choice is yours.
My vote is to move forward, and I know there's a stealthy boy here, so I think maybe he
Probably
should
he
sneak
could-
up a
yeah.
closer look, if possible.
If you guys want to sneak, I got a spell for this. I will cast Pass Without a Trace.
Nice.
That'll help. So that's
Shall
a
we?
plus 10 on stealth checks.
Shall we go?
If we've been traveling for days, do we get the benefit of a rest?
Yeah.
Okay, cool.
Yeah, no worries on that.
So stealth check.
Sure. Unless if you wanted to have your scout do well, have your rogue do a scout.
I'll go with the rogue.
All right. Scout
Yeah.
away.
All right.
Boom, let's go.
You get plus 10 due to
Yeah. That's a
you
32.
did a 25, you did a
That's a
32. I added my 10 already, so I got 22.
Mm-hmm.
Oh yeah, I got a 25.
Woo! Nice. All right. One by
Okay.
one, you all quietly move as gentle as you can. You're more quieter than a mouse. And you come across a corner, what looks like it splits off. The stench is horrid here, the most. Who would be up front? I'm
I
guessing.
guess
The,
I'll take the lead. That's fine.
I'll follow right behind him.
all right. Put you right there. Put you down here. I think here also right there. So 1, 2, 3, and one more down. So that way. Yep. Get it somewhat in order here. There we go. Alright, so with that in mind, from you peeking around the corner, you can see what looks like 3 big creatures. They are what looks like feasting on corpses. They do not have necessarily hands, but they have hooks. It is a face of a beak, and it does stop, and it does look off to the side to where you can see its bloodied beak.
Do they look a bit like dinosaurs?
It is a hook horror.
Hook horror.
Yeah. I should be able to present it accordingly. Nope.
Oh, these are gnarly.
Wow, they're kind of ugly. They're like a turtle bird with crab claws.
Yeah, I'll stick with the
These-
rations tonight if you guys decide to eat that.
Yeah. I personally don't eat meat. If we will say.
Alright. Seems like you
they
can't get
have
it to summon.
multi-attack.
Huh?
These are pretty strong.
What size are they? Are they medium creatures?
They are large.
Oh, that's better for me. The bigger they are, the better.
But as far as you can tell, it doesn't seem like they've taken your present.
Well,
Is there any way we could avoid them?
Oh yeah,
And
there's
pass?
this path splits off. One path around the corner is where there's 3 of them. The other path looks like a more like a straight shot.
Okay. I vote we take the other path. These dudes look gnarly, and there's 3 of them.
Agree.
let's go. A rogue lead us the way.
Back up, everybody. All right, let's go the other way.
The
Alright.
other splitting path.
Yeah. So going down the other splitting path, as you are all making your way, you can hear heavy footsteps
In front of us or behind us?
behind you.
I'm in front.
You're in front. Anybody looking behind?
Since I'm more towards the front, he'd be looking towards the front, so.
I think I'm in the back. I'll look back.
Alright. As far as you can see, while also staying within range of his spell, you can see what looks to be of a hook horror just kind of twisting, turning, clicking with its tongue, and also even with its hooks, it's hitting the ground. Almost like it's doing an echo of sorts.
There's just one of them?
It's just one that looks like it's looking.
Stop
Okay.
moving, guys.
But then slowly turns around and goes back.
Do we still have pass without trace?
Yes.
Um,
This is the
guys,
one
do
that
you-
was from behind. So, If you're moving forward, unless if you want to turn around and do something else, but if you're continuing moving
let's
forward.
Yeah, I keep pressing forward.
Mm-hmm. Okay.
Yeah, I think we shouldn't rush into fighting against something that has horror in its name. The
Not
hook
even
just
that.
kind of makes it worse.
Right.
I'll fight 6 drunk orcs in a bar before I'll fight one of those.
They haven't done anything, so we don't need to fight them.
What bodies were they eating?
As far as you can tell, looks like a mixture between dwarves and barbarians. Otherwise, yeah, that's pretty much what they're feasting on, as far as you can see.
I didn't catch in the beginning as we entered this cave. Had it been, it wasn't long abandoned. It was recently. There's people recently living in it. Apparently.
No, it's essentially has been in ruin for quite some time, and it's essentially was abandoned. But that doesn't mean that it's a good place for a pass. And as far as you can tell from that direction, it was a dead end.
Were we able to just keep moving forward, or are we
Yes.
at a dead end now?
No.
All right. Yeah.
The
Yeah.
path does continue, and it does continue on for a couple of days' worth. You do come across what looks to be of a stream here with what looks like a small pond. And you all, even with, well, actually no. If you have a passive perception of 11 or greater, you can hear what sounds like a feminine giggle.
Can I nature check and try to identify what that might be?
Sure. Just so it's
Does help
stated,
points.
in case no one heard me, it's been a couple of days, so it's stated.
Yep. Are we still like in the Underdark?
Mm-hmm. An 8. An 8's not going to do it, bud.
Mm-hmm.
I speak Sylvan if we need to talk to it, but it sounds. Let's see what I can do. Oof.
No idea what this is. Anybody else? You can also use other rolls. It doesn't have to be nature. 14. That's close.
Oh my god. I forgot I had guidance.
22. 22 is actually enough. With your investigation, you know that there is some stirring within the pond there. The pond is giving off a light glow to it as it's reflecting. But what is it reflecting on? There's no light source.
Is there something on the bottom of the pool?
As far as you can see from looking within, it is clear.
Let's see. Do I blindside or what do I go for?
Do we have to get past this lake?
It's just a pond.
Oh, so we can just ignore it.
Yep.
then we should ignore it, guys.
I don't know. It seems like this could be good. Sorry, what was the successful check? What did it reveal?
That it was a giggle. That I would say with that investigation, you would probably guess it came from that water or the direction of it. And you all hear it again.
Okay. Can I try talking to it in Sylvan?
Sure. What do you say in Sylvan?
I say, water spirit, what is the nature of this place?
All right. You do see the water does begin to stir into almost like a whirlpool, as what looks to be of a water spirit, a water weird that presents itself. Excuse me. And does answer your question in Sylvan. This path leads to many directions. There's a path that splits 2 ways, and then there's another path that splits 3 ways. From what you can tell from this water weird, it does take a representation of you, but with bosoms.
Nice.
I never looked at you that way till now.
Great.
What brings you here into this dark, dreary cave? Hmm?
Which way to Mithril Hall?
Where...
Oh wait, I don't.
Yeah, you don't speak Mithril. Sorry.
I don't
I'll-
speak that. Sorry.
Niffle will say, which way is the fastest way to Mithril Hall in Sylvan?
Continue this direction where the path splits off. The question lies, to which direction from there is your direction to Mithril Hall? What is this Mithril Hall that you speak of?
Someplace we have to be.
I know not of this Mithril Hall that you speak of.
Where do your paths lead? Which one goes back to near the surface?
There's more water to the path on the left that leads elsewhere. Then there's a path to the right that goes up. The path in the middle is unknown.
To you? Like unknown to you?
Unknown to me. Have not ventured there.
Would you like to venture together?
It does
We could
change.
use that curiosity.
Which one is speaking now?
Niffle.
Niffle. You do see her as does change form to now look different. Looks like Fumi.
Does anybody have shape water?
I do.
Story water?
I do. Yeah, here. Why? What do you need me to do with this? You want me to do with
hold
the
on.
spell?
Is this pond more than 5 feet across? And 5 feet deep?
Yeah, it's about circular wise of like 10 feet. Why?
Because shape water would have been useful, but that's not a thing.
What are you thinking?
Oh, I was thinking we could extinguish the pond by just kind of throwing all the water out of the pond and dispersing it.
If
That
we
way,
did,
this water weird dies.
why are we trying to kill it?
It's a monster.
Neutral elemental.
It's an elemental, and it hasn't done anything to us.
Okay, should we take the center path or the path to the right?
Are you able to come with us to the middle path?
No.
It'll stay in Sylvan. No?
No, I stay close to my water.
So, like, we go.
So you can go straight, or you can take the path to the right. The path to the right seems to go upward, while
Don't want to roll a d2.
I mean, Foundry does have a coin on here.
Oh, well, one for
Ooh.
middle, two
I'm
for right. Boom.
I'm pulling cards. Hey, no.
Oh.
Hang on, let's use a spell and let's let omens take us the way we need to
Okay.
go.
Okay,
All right.
omens. Let's see if I guess. And you're laying out cards. Omens for that's 30 minutes. Alright, and you want to pull cards in this form. Alright.
I mean, I have a tarot deck. Do you want me to actually pull 2 cards out?
So do I.
And so do I.
Nice. I will let you know. You set accordingly 6 cards, 3 in one direction, 3 for the other. For one direction, it is of 7 swords. With additional, the second card to that is what looks to be of a wizard. Looks like blowing a horn. And lastly, the center card is looks the representation of rebirth, or maybe death. As for the next set of cards, an angel with a great sword leads what looks to be of an army. The second card, a messenger pointing his finger to a random direction. And lastly, what looks to be the card of the hanging man representing the fool. So, from summary here, the path to the right, whale. Path to the right is woe. The path in the middle is whale.
Sounds like it's in our best interest to take the center path.
All right, to the center path we go.
All right.
Thanks for casting that.
It was my goal today to use that spell. That was my only goal today, so I'm glad we found a way.
Nice. Alrighty. Your travel continues, and it's been a few more days. Basically, because no one has keen sight, you kind of lose track of time from here at this point. But you do reach to the surface. And from what you can see, it looks like some more mountains. You are considered at the foot of a mountain here. And you are surrounded by other mountains with vegetation. Almost like this area is like a bowl for sanctuary almost. Additionally, with some forestries, that's part of vegetation You can hear the sounds of birds flapping by. You are no longer considered in the Underdark, and there is no snow in this region. This is basically considered, in the very sense, to be grassland, with some trees.
Cool, I'm good in grassland. We can't get lost.
Are those birds visible?
Yes.
Can I look up and talk to one? With
Speech of the woods.
yeah, and see what they're doing. Yeah.
From what you can tell, you gain the ability to decipher their noises and motions. So you understand what they're saying.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. What you hear is, from the two birds that fly off. That was my worm you took. Give it back. Nope, finders keepers. Morning worms best for all.
Can I say?
Is there a pass to get through Milithral Hall, or would we have to go over the mountain?
There is another pass.
Okay, I vote. And is that pass grasslands?
The pass actually does start out as grass, but as far as you can see, it looks like it's going to turn into rocks.
Okay, I vote we go that way. And we can't get lost in the grassland due to it's my place I have affinity with.
Mm-hmm.
Sounds good.
And Nipple say to the birds, "Hey, have you seen anything dangerous around these areas?"
Dangerous.
Dangerous to a bird.
Dangerous.
Many things,
Yes,
but
yes. There was one thing that was months ago that came across. Hasn't been back for many bright days. And this bird is just moving its head like none other, just like how you would expect a bird to. But he would speak. Last time seen giant bug try to eat my friend. Friend barely got away, but other friend did not get away.
how giant? Like bigger? Who's the biggest person in our party?
I believe
That's all.
technically the centaur.
Yeah, is it
About
bigger
7
than
feet
that guy
tall.
over there? Yeah, Nipple will point to the centaur. Or, you know.
Okay. The bird would say, "Yes, much bigger than him, much bigger than you, much bigger than all of you, much bigger than me." It had many legs. It also had pincers. It was blue and it was hot.
Hot,
Yes.
like fire, like burning like this, and he'll produce flame like on a little bit on his hand.
It'll flap its wings. Ah, yes, yes. Put it away. Put it away. Ah, ah.
Extinguish it.
It'd fly back to its perch and be like, "Yeah." Hey.
I'll throw some ration. I'll give him some rations for telling me that,
Okay.
and I'll relay that to the party because I don't think they can understand bird speech.
Yeah, I think that's only for you.
You know, I think they understand when I was speaking, but they don't understand when they were talking back.
Yeah, it says in addition, bees can understand your speech. So.
Yeah. So yeah, big bug, fire bug.
You can perform Arcana, History, or Religion if you'd like.
Do you guys have any idea what kind of creature that is?
14 in for history. 9 for history.
What are the rolls again? It's history, arcana, and what?
History, arcana, or religion is where text can be found with this about this creature.
Oral history.
Ooh,
That's a 19.
Ooh, there you go.
that's a good one. All right, and that's 3. Ulrith, would you like to try your hand with it?
How do I roll without doing the party roll?
If you select your character sheet
You
and
click
you
your
click,
token.
yeah, there's
Yeah.
macros in your sheet.
See if that'll help. 15. You know what? 15 will be just enough for you. But 15 or greater, you would know it once called a remoraz.
I'll be AFK for a minute or two.
Okay. This remoraz is of a giant centipede, and it has the capabilities of swallowing people whole if it lets a bite onto you.
How do you spell Ramaraz?
Doo-doo-doo-doo. Should be R. Should be REM.
Ramaraz.
REMORHAZ.
That thing looks crazy.
Ooh. Oh, found an image. Oh. That looks scary.
Alright.
And how far away did they? Where was this creature at that the birds were talking about?
They're gone. He's gone. This creature is gone. Oh,
Okay.
Yeah. But yeah, if we see something blue, that's probably that. Probably should not mess with it too. Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, they said it can blow, can like use fire or something, or it has fire.
Heated body. It produces heat
Heated
from
body.
within.
Yeah.
Otherwise, yeah. You guys can make your travels accordingly. Doo-doo-doo-doo.
My vote is we travel through that pass. Come what may, it's our best. It's our only route.
Mm-hmm. It is the only other path, unless if you want to go back.
Keep going.
Keep going.
Okay, then. Alright. So with that in mind, whoop. Just move you a little bit more. Da-da-da-da. And I will let you know that... Wasn't quite... Alright. So, yes. Path does open up. Essentially, you are on the other side of this mountain. As much time has passed, you imagine that you are probably near Mithril Hall. Fumi would tell you that it is close. Surely. But with that is also the end of my notes. So the question lies, do we continue with the improv? Or do we call it this? Call it here?
Continue with the improv.
Oh, okay, okay. Alrighty. So, let's see here. Plenty of the snow with forests, and with also the river that you can also see. There are birds that are flying around. I will also make the statement. If you guys would like, Fumi does tell you that she is tired. It would probably be a good idea to rest.
What time of day is it right now?
It's pretty much around 6 o'clock.
Cool, let's rest.
Like in the
Evening.
at night? No, like evening? Yeah. I mean, we could ride horses towards there if you guys would like, so you guys don't have to walk.
I'm up for whatever gets us there.
Yeah. Well, we could either do owls or horses. Up to you guys to decide. I can summon
I
either
don't need a
or.
horse to ride.
Vinter on a horse. That would be funny.
That's a very specific thing. Let's not go into it.
Um.
A centaur and an owl might not be any better either.
Alright.
Can we fight the giant centipede?
I mean, you could. Technically, the centipede has traveled northward.
No.
But as you guys are adventuring around, you do find yourselves. Who has the highest perception here?
Of 17.
Anybody got anything greater than a 17 or match it?
Where's mine? I got a 13.
You got a 13, alright. Not quite high enough.
The 17.
The 17 is high enough, though.
Oh.
Alright. With a 17, you can hear what sounds like the stretching of strings.
Oh.
But you don't see anyone around or anything.
Well, I will tell the party that. Well, there's some sounds over there. Do I know the general area, or is it unnoticeable?
With a 17, I'll say, looks like off into a short distance. Towards some trees.
You think it's a spider?
Was it like slithering, or is it like tapping?
Stretching of string.
It's stretching of string. Not sure. Can I roll like a nature? See if that is
This is not of
how
nature.
centipede. Okay, what would you want me to roll?
This could be of history.
History.
Mm-hmm.
All right. It's 14.
14. You would imagine that it is something of a bow.
A bow.
Mm-hmm.
That makes sense. Shit.
Alright, I think something's about to ambush us.
You do hear a voice that would call out, "State your business."
that like Dwarven, yeah, a little Dwarven accent.
And popping out from the bushes, you could see a dwarf with essentially a maul in his hand. It's a warhammer, but looks like a maul. And from what you can tell, he is wearing spiked armor, full plate, and he is essentially kind of bringing his hammer up and smacking it down onto his hand, bringing it back up, smacking it down. So, what brings ya here? Not too often that we get what looks to be trespassers.
We have important business at Mithril Hall.
Do you now? Seems to be a pretty important business for a lot of folks.
Oh, are there others?
Oh, yeah, you can say that. Seeing how Mithril Hall was taken over.
Oh, by who?
The orcs.
Oh. Are you planning on taking it back?
What do you take us for? It's our home. Of course we're gonna try to take it back.
Would you like help?
Who asked you for help? As far as we know, that you could be just, well, somebody.
I don't look like an orc, do I?
No, but you look like a kobold. And kobold are not necessarily friendly.
I suppose. But my people have not done anything to yours, have they?
Yes.
I don't believe, yeah. I believe kobolds only have beef with gnomes or something like that. Yeah.
We even managed to do some manner of business every now and again, but a lot of times that you guys like to play some ambushes.
I mean, you're kind of currently doing that. Got your bow drawn.
Yeah. How ironic.
Mm-hmm.
In any event, between me and some archers here, let me ask you this again. Why are you here?
Oh, shit.
We'll let you guys answer it.
We're escorting someone to Mithril Hall.
Oh, really?
It's very unfortunate to learn that the orcs have taken it over.
Is Ornlu here still?
Yeah, I'm here.
Can you bring out your necklace and show them we've had our own trouble with orcs, but we've dealt
Of
with
course I can. So I bring out my necklace and said, hey, I really like collecting beads, especially the ones the orcs make.
And you're showing off the necklace by doing that?
Yes.
Okay, just wanted to confirm. Alright. He will look at you and goes, oh, I've heard of some collectors, but you're a new one. He would have like a little concerned face, but he would gain his posture back and be like, alright, so you're not exactly a part of the orcs. But as far as that we're aware of, the Orc King does have an alliance with others. You're not part of the Heartbloods, are you?
If I saw them in a back alley, I would give them the slip of my knife in their back.
What are the Heartblood?
Um... Heartblood, that you would know them as the Cult of Karsus.
Oh, cool.
Well, it's mighty interesting. Maybe you can give him an extra stab in the back for me. In any event, I'm afraid we can't let you pass.
Why is that?
Because we don't trust you. We don't know who you are. We don't know who you work for. To which Fumi said, he stated that they work for me. Sweetheart, listen, you can say whatever you want, but I am not letting you through. End of discussion.
Are you protecting the orcs up there in the castle?
No, we want to try to ambush them. But we have to set a perimeter around Mithral Hall to see what all areas that they have guarded. So far, for some frickin' reason, he looks off up on one of the trees, to which you guys can see another dwarf who has a short bow equipped. Someone is lacking in skills of scouting. You can see the dwarf up top. He's just looking left, right, like rapidly, trying to like. Do I continue looking at you guys, or do I avert my gaze? Because a shame. The dwarf would.
Suppose you need some better scouting to happen here?
Either better scouting or better timing.
I happen to be good at scouting. I can offer my services. Also, can we help what forces you have retake Mithril Hall, or at least get us to the teleportation circle?
Your purpose is to go through the teleportation circle.
That's right.
Well, if you want the teleportation circle, why don't you go back to where you came and go to Icewind Dale? That location I know has a teleportation circle for the locals.
Fumi, didn't you tell us that there's a teleportation circle in Mithril Hall?
Fumi does state, yes, that she was taught that.
Well, I mean, this one's closer at this very moment.
Yes, sure. Mithril Hall has its teleportation circle. Yes, it's closer, but it's occupied.
Would you like it unoccupied? Because we can do that.
That's what we've been trying to do. But we first have
Well,
to examine the perimeter.
why not just go in? You could even have us go in.
Not yet. We're outnumbered 10-1. We have to take them out quietly.
I thoroughly enjoy killing orcs.
Well, let's set up an ambush and take care of these guys. What do you say?
Agreed.
How many do you think are in there?
Last time we checked, as much as we can gather, we imagine that there's about over 100 worth.
Oh, that's fine. We could clear that.
There was a lot more, but we gave them hell and havoc. All sorts. But their numbers have been going down, but we can only do so much, as both sides are always suffering casualties.
Here, we'd even do it for free as long as we get to kill these orcs and get to the teleportation.
Man, getting through this teleportation, really, it means a lot to you.
That's the whole reason we're here.
Don't orcs like to eat centaurs if they can catch them?
They eat everything.
I mean, yeah, they kind of eat
I don't
everything,
know,
so...
They're typically too busy screaming to
You can hog tie him and lay him out there and see what happens. Or just do that to one of the horses.
Your suggestion. beneath my dignity.
Well, I mean,
All right.
you guys are definitely a special lot. I'll give you that.
Well, from where I'm from, we don't usually take orders from sawed-off folks, but these are extenuating circumstances, my friend. No disrespect.
That most likely you'll take, but we'll throw off to the side anyway. In either event, if that is really going to be the case, let's take the time to come up with a full-on plan and let me show you a piece of the map. Because if you're going to go kill yourselves, at least take out a few. Makes my job a little easier, after all.
Let's see the map.
Alrighty. And with that, it is 1 o'clock. And we'll call it for that session. And I will have it ready for you.
Well, are we level 6?
This is a level up.
Oh. Cool.